someone has put a screen recording of her mentioning the other victim's name. And I wanted to put that point out because she argued with me last night, kept going, no, I didn't, she jumped in, blah, blah, blah. And I felt that was really wrong what she had done. She's now exposing more and more females, and that's not fair. I'm sorry, that's not fair. I don't believe it. I know she's probably gone through what she's gone through. We all feel that. But when you're exposing other people, I lose a lot of respect for people like that. I'm sorry.
If you've been through that kind of stuff, you wouldn't make somebody else that's been through it feel the same way you did. Nah, you don't mention other people.
Exactly.
Let me just check how many you got now. Right, we've got 213. How many do you need for a box?
Can they not get up in the box and just talk without the camera on?
I think they can get up without video at 200.
I think it's over 200.
Over 200 without
I've
video.
invited her.
Exactly, haters beware. Exactly. See, other people have noticed that as well. She was out in other people in boxes and stuff. And that's what I don't like, because you want to protect every single female going. You wouldn't want their identity exposed up, because then they could get
She
harassed.
didn't expose Jade has been in here before.
Pippi Longstocking has just said the other name in this chat. Therefore, you've just done exactly what Becca did last night. Can we get rid
I've
of
just
it?
turned it on. So Fergie, when you're ready, just
What, that Pippi?
press.
Yeah.
I'm now gonna mute that one.
Yeah, somebody get
Thanks,
rid of that
Donna.
comment. Thank you.
I have.
I'm getting confused with all this names because there's three.
Well, she said as well last night it were 5 charges he's got against him. Charges.
I'm just allowing Fergie and Love at the minute because Fergie wants to say.
Yeah.
What, Jade?
Mama,
Yeah.
can you mob this
I'm
account up?
alright.
Sorry?
Can you mob this account up, please?
Oh, hang on. I think it
Can
is modded, isn't
everybody
it?
stop
I'm going to have
mentioning
to
other
remove a
people's
mod
names?
then. Hang on. Let me just have a look.
Who's that? Oh, I'm a fairy. I'm gonna mute that.
Can I do
Well,
that?
Don't be mentioning anyone in the boxes,
Remove
please, guys.
Donna as a mod at the minute, because she can't use
yeah,
her
please.
account
Please,
anyway.
because I'm not back until tomorrow.
Right, hang on. Bear with.
Okay, put that
Yeah.
name and the filtered comment so that name kind of come through as a comment.
It doesn't matter if anybody else was in her live talking.
Well, I'm a
You're
fairy.
not going to mention the name.
No,
You're not going to mention
my
the name
name-
of the
put
survivors.
my name
You're
in.
not doing that.
So no one can mention yours. How'd you do that? Mama.
Hang on a second. I'm just trying to do something.
Right,
The only
anyone
reason why I'm saying put my name
anyone
on it is
asking
that's
to
the
be
name
a
that
mod,
get mentioned.
anyone asking to
In
be a
regards
mod,
to
the
the
mod
address.
list is full.
Right, I've done it, Don.
Thanks. We will not block the names in the chat, in the comments, because relevant information could come through that could be needed. But any comment mentioned any of the names will just be muted straight away. Simple as, straight away.
Let me see how I can do this.
I'm upset. Why are we obsessed? She brought it on herself last night, slagging Rossi and all what we did. We're not interested in her. Well, we can't be interested in her to ruin her case. So we never mentioned her. So we're not obsessed with her.
Everyone's coming for Becca now, but it was okay for Becca to come for Rossi last night and try and belittle Rossi on her live when there's many other people doing what Rossi's done, but it was all Rossi's because she saw a way to go for Rossi.
I'm just unmuting Gemini last. Sorry, I just.
So when he were on that and when he were doing it, so what's the difference?
Can you all please stop saying her name as well, beginning with B? At the end of the day, she is a survivor.
Yeah, right. She is a victim. Yes, you got that right. But we've kept this quiet. She's led this on herself. So she's made her own self out to everybody else. So why didn't you all take it out on her? I'm sorry, but I'm going to get really ratty with you. You sitting there last night, you would have seen her playing this, that and the other. We kept her life private. She outed herself to show everyone else. Then she went on her own life, slandering all other females that are going through exactly the same. Then she's bringing other creators up and saying that they're doing exactly the same to their exes. Come on, man. Grow up.
Accept my box, please. I've requested a box. You haven't requested a box. You haven't requested.
Scottish stare.
Jamie, hold on a minute. That Jamie Offspring was apparently in a live last night threatening Rossi.
Where's that?
They're gone.
The comment was further up to
Oh,
him a
they're
while back.
gone.
That's what I was trying to say with my signal.
Ah, he's done it.
Went to shit.
Thank you, Julian.
Right, I'll invite you.
Well,
There you go.
how long has Rossi been doing this? He's been doing it a long time, so why is it bothering him?
I've just sent you a request again. Have you got it?
See?
I bet you haven't got enough.
And to the person
I
that's
thought it
just
was
said that he
500.
I never got justice
No,
for
I
what
thought it
happened
was
to me
200.
with so much fucking evidence.
Oh, I have some breaking news. Breaking news. Yeah, I've just been on the Discord, and it was locked.
Is it blocked?
again. No, it was locked again at 5 past midnight this morning. So someone's unlocked it and locked it again.
Yeah, the mods can do that.
Yeah, I know they can,
Yeah.
but that's
I've
the
requested
first.
you.
Big
Oh,
up
big
positive
up.
vibes. Right, love, Fergie just put, don't invite
The
that one.
Discord
It's the
because they
backup.
got unlocked unless
Oh,
he
right,
says
hang on a second then.
unlock it.
I can't find you.
About the Discord.
Can you request it? 'Cause
Discord,
it's not
yeah.
coming up at the
I can
bottom.
also tell you that when I got back yet this morning, I've got a message showing me that the Instagram yesterday was active.
Big up.
Yeah, that was apparently that was someone ringing him on Instagram, which
Yeah, when you ring them,
It does not come up saying that you're online when you get a phone call on Instagram.
It's not coming up.
see one of the ex-mods rang his Instagram yesterday and then it come up active 2 minutes ago from the call.
yeah.
You know what? I've just sorry. This
Unless they've
doesn't-
changed it, but it never used to work like that.
Right,
I'm
invitation
not
sent again.
MJ
I'm
is not.
because it is
a
so
mod.
ironic.
MJ is next mod.
In these comments saying this is a hate live, 9 of you doing a hate live, you should be ashamed of yourself. 3 of the
Oh,
people
they've
that have
changed
said
it then, Jordan.
comments, I've seen screen recordings from 3 of you when Sophie Rose was doing this to Remy and you were screen recording it for clout. And now you have the cheek to come in here and say this is a hate live.
It's not coming through, Fergie. It's not coming through at all.
Be ashamed of yourselves.
Go out, come back in and I'll request it again and see.
Make sure
I've got a
you're
feeling. Hang on a second.
ready.
I've got a feeling you've got to be
Hey,
500.
get the glasses off.
I've got a feeling it's got to be
Sure.
500.
No, you're,
Panical.
Crystal clear
Are you
before
doing
you
it?
comment for any of us.
love, what
Sure.
you're doing is you're
That's stones
requesting
in
the wrong one.
greenhouses.
I'm not. I've requested both of them.
Thank you for the gift.
How many's he got on both accounts?
How are we making a mockery of it?
With no, yeah, it's not coming up on mine. This is what I'm saying. It's literally not coming up on mine. As soon
You
as I
might need to get to 500.
it's 500. If you haven't got 500, that's why it's saying it is sent. Oh, hang on, right.
Oh, 400 for box and 800 for camera.
Invitation sent. That's what it's just said. 200 for box.
Oh, big love to you, Gemini.
Yeah, this is
Now-
not
Me
good
too.
live. At the end of the day, let's explain something in layman's terms
Hang
because we
on,
don't all seem to be getting it.
I don't know what was going on there.
The awareness is Dirty D. The awareness is being raised and still will currently be raised on Dirty D. So, therefore, what happened to Rossi last night was bullying. Therefore, why should we not stand up and raise awareness that Rossi is now being targeted and bullied? Because that's what we're doing.
It's how she said it last night. I asked him to stop Rossi. And really, why should he stop when he's doing what he's doing to everybody on the app? Manipulation. You know, the DV what he's done to people. Look, all the recycling. 2 people lost their lives over him.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll let.
Can we let Fergie speak, please?
Right, yeah.
Hello.
First of all, this isn't my account. I'm not somebody that comes on TikTok and goes in boxes and stuff, but I'm very close to a few of Deidre's victims. I think the whole thing with Becca and Rossi last night is kind of getting lost in translation, to be honest with you. The issue isn't that Rossi's not the issue, the people involved aren't the issue, but I think that mimicking his box battles and things, now that he's locked up, it's no longer raising awareness. The awareness has been raised and that's great. It's been an amazing effort across the app in total by lots of people, but it's no longer raising awareness when he's locked up. It's now just continuing to, you're just giving him a platform, if you like. You're keeping his name about, you're giving his, what's his supporters? They're not really supporters, I don't really know what you call them, his cult, whatever you want to call them, a reason to keep, trying to keep his name relevant. The other thing, the thing I really actually wanted to come in the box about was, you've got somebody that's in your comments going on about Diadro. This person has told me personally that they have an issue and a case against Diadro, or their sister does, because something that happened with her sister. But the same account then told Diadro that Becca falsely accused their brother of what is going about that Becca has accused Diadro of. I'm a wee bit confused how these people keep getting airtime. So I'd like to ask the person who is Annie Ree, or Annie Maria she was at the time, to clarify exactly what's happened, what part of these two stories are true, because they're two very serious allegations and they're two very conflicting allegations.
Is it the same thing that we were talking about, Fergie?
I'm not sure, because I just joined this live when I heard that it was getting spoke about.
When we were speaking first of all, the other week.
It won't have been me you were speaking to. I'm just using Fergie's account. It's not. This isn't actually my account. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't have enough followers to go in a box and speak or anything, so I've borrowed this account to do it.
Oh, okay.
But Annie knows who I am, because it was my own private account that we spoke about this on. But she told me that there was a thing going on between him and her sister. What he'd done, actually, what she done was she replied to a comment on a video. It led to me messaging her, and then we were talking about something that apparently happened between Diadro and her sister, which...
Hang on, can the other Fergie just confirm if it's the same one? Because Annie Rhea has just said, I'm here.
Yeah. So the two stories, the one that I have from Annie and the one that Diadro was told from Annie, or from Annie's account, sorry, because I don't want to go accusing people, but they're two very conflicting and two very dangerous allegations. So I'd like to get to the bottom of, how both of these allegations have come from the same account.
Sorry, so the thing that me and Fergie were talking about was nothing to... So Fergie 1 in the comments is nothing to do with what I was talking about. Okay, that's fine.
I'm just watching to see, if there's any clarification in the comments.
Annie Rhea, I think it is. Yeah, Bonnie Truth's tagged them as well.
I'll just say, mods will not mute unless you have a reason to be muted. They are not just muting people that don't agree. Mods will only mute if you have a reason to be muted.
I have muted because it's too fast for me.
I've just seen one. Yes, that's right. There are serious allegations.
What did you say? Diadro also hacked my account. How many people have you got for to go live? Do you want to jump in a box? Wayne, do you mind if I drop you a second?
I've got to get off anyway, so...
Okay, lovely.
Right.
Oh, hang on, someone's dropped. It's all right.
Who's snoring?
Someone's snoring.
Oh, that's my dog, sorry.
Anne, can you request, please?
I thought it was my breathing.
Right, none of your beeswax. You keep commenting, yeah? Can people not just move on from hating a victim? It's not hating a victim, yeah? It's not hating a victim at all. It's discussing what happened last night, the reasoning behind it, and other things are coming to light. So if you don't like it, again, I'm going to give you the same advice I've given everyone else. Scroll on to another live. If you carry on commenting in that fashion, I'll mute you.
Anne, can you jump in a box, please?
Can we all just comment on one comment that's just gone through the chat? I don't know if all of you saw it. I won't out who put it. Somebody is now saying they're doing it for views, and she is now.
Yeah, I'm reading it. I've got it. I'm literally got it sitting there waiting to say.
Breath before she'd even finished that test sentence. Smash my likes, guys.
He's just literally waiting to.
Obviously, somebody now knows that we've been talking about her, so she's now live. Okay, she's in her live telling all her followers to come over to let us know that she knows we're talking about her. Okay, she's now saying we're doing it for views, whilst in the same breath saying "smash my likes, guys."
Oh,
I've got the comment waiting to say it as well.
And can you please request?
And what I want to say, no one's ever brought her into it. She brought herself into it by starting about it last night. So if you want to tell anyone, go for her because she brought it all up.
Every time her name was mentioned in any of these lives, and I can tell you now, I've got screen recordings of it, I, for one, and the others have always said, we will not out her name because that is an ongoing investigation and we will not do anything to that. It's her case and she will tell you when she's ready. She didn't need to act the way she did.
I don't think she's going to come in, Fergie. I don't think she's going to come in because...
Hang on. Fergie's just asked who muted Ash.
Ash?
Yeah.
Who's Ash? Let me just have a look.
Spelling, writing, nothing. But believe me, he is not to be trusted completely. I mean completely. Absolutely vile. I'm actually shaking with anger right now.
Sorry, I missed half of that because I need to go toilet.
No, I'm just saying I'm just standing shaking my anger right now because he's one very, very vile, completely.
Well, we know that, don't we? Look at everything else.
There's no doubt about that he's a disgusting, vile, exclusive human.
See the message that was sent to this Becca, and he's not only that, the things that he was looking up on the account, you know, when you put in the search and it comes up what you've kind of typed in.
Yeah.
He even went as far as messaging my sister's boyfriend, and the things he had said was disgusting, but it came from my account. Now, why would I do that to my own sister's boyfriend?
No, that's wild.
It really is.
Do you have proof, though, that it was, you know, that it's him that's done this? I know he's obviously involved in it in some way.
The only thing, my brother works in IT, and the only thing it has come from Glasgow. That's why I know it's him. He managed to thing me the IP address and everything.
But he's not from Glasgow, though?
It came up Glasgow, though, from the IP address, and it had said something about, what was it called? I've got a screenshot anyway that my brother had sent me. I'll have to look through it on my pictures. And I thought, wait a minute, it just directed me to him. And then he had said something on a live one night as well, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, I've just spoke about that. He's obviously been going through my messages as well.
Can I just say, someone's actually just said he stays in Glasgow hotels quite a bit, so it could have been actually sent while he was in a hotel or something.
He stays in a hotel very regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, as far as I know of, anyway. But
he's in hotels, apparently. That's why I always say he's literally 15 minutes away from me, because he's always in hotels.
Yeah.
So, Annie, sorry, just somebody in the comments has just said there that you had mentioned about vile messages from Becca. Is that, I'm assuming what you mean is between whoever hacked your account and Becca?
Yes, that's right. I've still got a message there from... Becca did send a message, because this is how it came about when I noticed that something had been said, because she's sent a message what I got when I got back onto the account, and that's when it all kicked off. I was getting threats, death threats through private messages and everything from Becca's army, if you like. So I had to send messages off to TikTok. I had to try and do the privacy with the new password. things like that.
Can I actually ask, because someone's just asked a question, why would he do it? Is there a reason?
No,
There's no reason.
There's no reason. Definitely not.
Right, so there was nothing untoward between your brother, any other family members involved in him at all?
No, there's nothing. My brother's not even connected in this. This is what I'm saying. Everything is not right. What he is saying about messages between me and him. My brother's not even, connected with the police or nothing. It's not him. It's all bizarre, completely bizarre.
No, but the only connection would be then that there is an ongoing investigation of some sort with one of your family members and him, and now he's then hacked your account and targeted other family members and Becca from it.
And Becca, yeah.
Is it from the same? So, am I right in thinking they used your profile to contact Becca?
Yes, they did. They used my page, my TikTok.
How would he get all the information, though?
I do not know. Honestly, I don't know.
Right.
You can hack somebody's TikTok as if you had got a code sent to the mobile number attached.
It wasn't just my TikTok, it was Snapchat as well.
Nah.
Can I just say, anyone in this live who's going over and making things 10 times worse by saying stuff to Becky, what's being said in here, well, you will be muted because it's wrong. We're not mentioning, people have come in here and asked what's gone on last night. So if you are going over and stirring the pot, you will be muted.
Yeah, there's no need for it.
And I've just put it out there that myself, not Fergie, obviously, as I've said, I'm just using Fergie's account, but myself and Becca, we don't agree on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So anything that I'm saying in here that involves Becca with regards to what's happening
Cody's
with Anne's
comment.
family, it's not, I'm not actually bringing Becca into it for any reason. I just want to understand how what's come from Annie's account to me and what's come from Annie's account to Deidre, how they're two completely different and very conflicting, dangerous stories. And I just wanted to get to the bottom of how this has come about. That's all. That's the whole purpose of this for me.
Yeah, no, I would be the same completely. It's more the understanding of it. But there's that much
Somebody's
stuff.
put in the comments saying this person was playing both sides.
Who was?
Both sides.
I don't know. If Corey comments again, Corey's requested the box.
There's someone saying that you can't
Do you want Annie in here, Corey? Because I need to throw someone out. I'll leave Fergie in as well.
I've just screenshot.
I'll jump down. I've got to go anyway, so I'll speak to you all later.
All right.
Someone's saying that you can't hack Snapchat.
You can't, because as soon as you go to log into the Snapchat, you get a text to your mobile number.
Right. I don't know how that's happened then.
We're all now being accused of not knowing anything.
Oh, hang on, I put the wrong person in, sorry.
We're all now being accused of not knowing anything.
Hang on, I'm just going to disconnect from you, Jordan, hang on.
Yeah, that's fine.
The court case, because apparently we've outed details of the court case that we know nothing about, so make that make sense. And
I think what it was is they accept, as I pressed it, they requested.
Yeah, somebody else is saying that their son's Snapchat did get hacked. I don't know.
I'm going to be honest, I'm quite confused with all of this.
Yeah, can we just have a little update on, because at the minute I'm sat here and I'm looking at the comments and a lot of them are confused on the whole situation of...
I don't know what's going on, I'm going to be quite honest with you.
It is complicated. Basically, he's met up with a family member a couple of times.
Right.
Something's obviously happened. He's contacted another family member when that person, after what happened, didn't get back to him. The second family member that isn't that serious at all but he did contact them to get to my first family member. They're obviously-
And Annie started talking.
Hang on, Corey, can you accept request? Don't know where he's gone.
But
Saying then, Annie, is
that's
that
with the first. That's with the first thing. But the whole thing about my brother and so-called with Becca, that is completely not true. Completely not true. It's nothing to do with my brother. It's nothing to do with Becca. It's to do with a family member in Diageo.
so? What you're saying is your phone or your device, whatever, socials got hacked.
It did, yeah.
They messaged Becca and whoever else.
There was something to do with Becca, yeah. And Becca's then sent a message to my TikTok account privately, which I've still got. And all I put was something about, oh, don't believe that, something's happened with my account. And I've never spoke to her, never spoke to her.
Right, Jordan's coming in.
Hey.
Hey.
Right, so basically none of this is
Hang on, you have to ignore our doorbell.
all of this is like really confusing. People saying in the comments that Snapchat can't get hacked. It can. Mine got hacked, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, but I had an email to say that my phone number and the email address had now been changed.
Right.
I then had to contact Snapchat itself, which is I'm still not on my Snapchat. It's taken forever for them to even get back to me. But I do want to say, when all of this was going on, I was his mod. In that mod chat, he jumped on the bandwagon, and I mean jumped on the bandwagon to say, oh my God, look, she's done it to others. It's not just me.
Yeah.
Now, he completely jumped on it, and then all of a sudden turned around and went, I think this is all false. I don't know where it's coming from. So I don't see how...
I don't know then.
In one light, you can say that it's him that's done it, but then to us in the mod chat on the Discord saying,
yeah,
this is all fake. None of this is true. I've tried reaching out to get an interview with the people.
An interview?
I get that, but I remember very clearly that Diageo also said that he was going to do a video and he was going to go live with Annie's brother.
Yeah.
What?
Obviously, he's falsely accused. So he was going to do a live, but so I don't understand how he can then be telling your mod chat that this is all lies, while he's doing videos saying, I'm going to go live with this person, I'm going to co-host with this person who's also been falsely accused from the same person.
Apparently, he put that up. And then it wasn't long after, it was only a couple of days after, where he said, I think this is all fake because now everyone's ignoring me and blocking me.
I'll tell you why he thought it was fake, because I then messaged him and I specifically said, if this information has come from this person, I would think long and hard about what you're about to do, because they're very serious allegations for you to throw out there that someone has falsely accused someone previously when it's lies. That's why you stopped, because I specifically, not only did I message him, I'm fairly certain I also WhatsApped him about it. It wasn't just a message on social media. I'm fairly certain I actually sent my WhatsApp about it and said, think long and hard about what you're actually going to do here, because to be saying that someone has falsely accused someone of that sort of crime when you do not have any proof of it, especially when that same account has also said that they have a family member has an issue with you, that's a very serious thing to be doing.
Yeah.
So think long and hard about it. Then suddenly this mysterious guy who's been falsely accused disappeared and there was nothing more said about it from Diageo. So I don't understand how he can sit and say in his mod chat that this is all lies, when he was quite happy to be co-hosting a live with this fictitious person at one point.
Yeah, definitely.
What he says in his mod chat and what actually happens in real life are two very different things.
Yeah,
So he always turns around, doesn't he, and says, oh, you know, TikTok life ain't real life. And then you've got all these, you know, survivors. Then you've got the 2 people that lost their lives and everything else. And everything else is flowing, you know, people have got all sorts on this person, you know. And it's just getting beyond a joke now. There's more and more every single day.
Yeah, but there's definitely nothing to do with Becca and my brother. That's completely not true. Becca's never, you know, been kind of connected with us in any way. I just can't understand why that was even, you know, brought up. I don't know if it's to deter from what actually has happened. I don't know.
Okay, Emma.
I don't know. All I wanted was to clarify exactly how these 2 stories, which completely conflict each other, were floating about. I didn't believe for a second that Becca had falsely accused someone of that sort of crime previously. Not for 1 second.
No,
I believe that. And that was the whole purpose of this, is just to get that out there. That part from Diageo, whether he's the person who specifically hacked accounts and orchestrated everything, or whether it's somebody that's so far up his arse that they feel they need to try and tear somebody down and make up lies like that about them. Doesn't matter where it came from. I just wanted to clarify that part is absolute nonsense.
No, I can 100% guarantee you that is nonsense.
I've got a question, but you turned around and said that you've never spoke to Diageo.
Yeah, well, apart from...
How did you get his number for WhatsApp?
Sorry?
How did you get his number for WhatsApp?
It was on Snapchat. I had got a message, and
but you said that you've never spoke to him, so how?
No, I got one message from him, but I've never replied to it. I've never spoke to him before. Never in my life.
But I've got a hard time believing you when you say you've never spoke to him, but you've ended up with his WhatsApp. So he must have trusted you enough to give you his personal number for WhatsApp.
Can I just say as well, because the incident with Kenny, for instance, we were really worried, and we turned around and we said, how's he got your phone number? And he said, no, he calls me all through Snapchat. So there's a lot of people that he doesn't actually give his phone number out to.
The WhatsApp thing, that was me that said I WhatsApped him, and I have his number because there are a lot of people that know him personally.
Other people, that's what I mean. He keeps his phone number. It's mainly through Snapchat where he calls people and stuff.
Yeah, that's where it was. It was never WhatsApp. That's why I was getting confused there. I'm thinking, I've never said that.
Right.
But no, that's just what happened. But under no certain circumstances is Becca involved in any allegations to do with my brother. I really honestly don't know where that came from. The only thing I could think of is that Big Dirty D's just trying to twirl it round when he's got wind of what's actually going to happen.
Can I just clear some up quickly? I've just been sent a screenshot, I've just been sent a video recording. A certain somebody's live of 155 people in her live saying that we're impeding on her case and that there's a good chance that this will sway a decision given to him. Anything we have said or done on this app, we have never once outed or even said what we think the charges are. We've always said all along that is between Becca and him. That is nothing to do with us. So I do not appreciate sitting there saying that what we are doing will conflict your case, because it will not. I have not even outed what the charges were in court on a case that wasn't even to do with you. I've kept that private because I don't want anything to come back on that case either. So there you go. What you've just said on your live is absolute bullshit.
I'm going to drop out now because I'm supposed to be working right now. I work from home. I've got work to do. But yeah, I just wanted to clear up how those two conflicting stories, like I wanted to get to the bottom of the conflicting stories from the person whose account it is, obviously, which is Annie, and that's fine. I just wanted to kind of understand how the two conflicting things happened. As for everything else, my personal opinion is that it would be best if pretty much everything was left off the app, because all it's doing is adding fuel to the fire, and people are just coming up with all different lies, and people are getting frustrated with the lies, quite rightly so. Everybody on all sides are getting kind of frustrated with the amount of speculation and lies. And I do think that the whole box battles thing and mimicking them is a bit distasteful, to be honest. I will be
He's going to be speaking about this tonight.
And but I mean, I don't think it's done maliciously in any way, but I do think it's a bit distasteful, and it's kind of, you know,
I don't know,
taking views and earnings off the back of a very horrible subject. But that's my personal opinion on it.
I've done a video already about this earlier.
So I'm going to drop out now, but thanks for having me in to sort this out, and thanks to Annie for coming on and clearing up what she can clear up.
Yeah.
Right, you take care.
Take care, love.
If we are distasteful, I'm not obviously about the box battles, I'm not talking about that. If we are distasteful and we are triggering by doing these lives and talking, why have you just gone live yourself, and why you stopped talking about it too? That's my question.
Donna?
Yep.
Just been listening to this person's live. Yep. Apparently you're not meant to read out of a law book because the police treat every case differently.
I wasn't reading out of a law book at her case. I was reading general.
Yeah, but you're not meant to look at the law books because every case is different.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? That's fine. Absolutely fine. Because the Open University would issue law books and tell you to reference them. Do you know what I mean? If you're not meant to use them. Yeah.
No. You're not allowed to.
I know what you're saying, that's totally. I know.
Because the police treat every case differently.
Yeah.
So do as you're told.
The police do treat every case differently because it is on evidence. But
yeah, but the law is the law.
Sit in your live talking about it if it's so triggering to you. That's my question.
Oh, she's proper ranting.
Yeah.
Apparently, we've just got tiny platforms and no more content to talk about, and that's why this is being spoken about.
No, word on the street. Hang on a second. Word on the street. The reason why I blocked her is because obviously she didn't like what we were posting, so it just saves her not watching it. Simple. That's it.
We ain't going to stop talking about him. He is still on the platform. We'll keep talking about him. If you don't like him, fuck off.
Happy mama.
Yeah.
Happy mama. Liar! Because you didn't block her. I've looked at the block list. You didn't block her. So you're a liar.
No, I did block her this morning.
No, someone else is on the block list.
No, they're not talking about Dark Side. Can we not mention names, though, please? Otherwise you get muted.
Your name's not against her block.
I don't know who you are, Hayley, so I'm only putting people in that I know.
So
we've looked at my private videos. You're annoying me.
I have something to say. So that Annie, obviously I've been watching, and also Donna, it's really confusing when someone's tagging you in the comments and it comes up with my name and I'm like, what have I done now? So when someone mentioned WhatsApp, she said there was only one message on WhatsApp that she didn't reply to.
Bailey isn't a kid, guys.
Bailey isn't a kid.
Not a kid.
Don't worry.
I'm not a child. Jesus Christ. But then when someone mentioned it was the other person that mentioned WhatsApp, she soon changed her story. But when it was mentioned in the first place, she said there was only one message on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So she's changed her story there.
I was waiting for her to say what she had dirt on Becca B, because she turned around and sorry, I didn't mean to say it. She turned around and said that she's got something to show, and she kept putting it in the comments first. That's why Fergie pulled her up.
Yeah.
And that's what I was waiting on. Or have I completely missed a step? Also, as well, I want to quickly say, so I am reading the comments, and why is she, because obviously Donna's just mentioned her and so's Daz, why is she so bothered now wanting to come in Happy Mama's life? She done what she done in Rossi's. I don't think Happy Mama wants exactly the same in her own life. She's got her life. She wants to rant about us all. Let her do it in her own life. Let her use her own views, because she ain't getting gifts from using it from all of us lot. I'm sorry, but she's blocked for a reason, because I've blocked her as well after last night.
Moving on. Is there anybody in here from Preston or Preston area? If there is, chuck me an inbox. At the moment, I'm gathering information on a case that's going on in Preston, and I need to confirm whether the people involved are on this app or not, because it is a big case. So if anyone's from Preston, send me an inbox. I need to find out whether these people are on this app or not.
Hello, Nicola. Yeah, sorry.
Right, I'm getting a little. Sorry.
Can Benji come up? Benji started awareness.
Benji.
Benji started awareness, Scotland-wise awareness from the very beginning on this case.
I don't know who they are.
I'm just saying.
Where are they?
Was it Abby?
Benji started one of the first protests outside his house.
Right, hang on. Let me just switch the request. I'm going to have to drop someone.
I'll jump down.
I'll drop. Oh.
That's all right. No. Benji, can you request? Benji. Is it? Yeah, got you.
I'll just mute while you got people in the box.
Is it? Yeah. Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Hiya.
Hiya. I'm just here to hopefully remind you all about the victims. It was the victims that spoke out. And it was the people of Scotland, the mothers of Scotland that done the protest for Diardo. So these are the people. The awareness has already been raised. He's not on the app at the moment. And I'm frankly disgusted that you're sitting here talking about one of his victims.
But the thing is, what it was...
That's all I've got to say. Thank you. Remember the victims.
That's fine. But like I just said, you know, we're making awareness. The thing is, at the minute, she's going, you know, you've got Sophie Rose still on here. All of them people are around, you know, and they're still gifting. And look at the other victims that aren't here, you know.
Can I just say one thing?
What?
Survivors, not victims.
I'll get Nick in.
I'm still going to maintain what I said in my video earlier. He is not off this app as long as he has and has an account.
I've just flooded my fucking kitchen. What do you think?
Did you?
Tap on. I was like, no.
That wasn't very smart.
I'm a twat, that's why. At least the floor's been clean anyway.
The thing is though, right, I've never, on my videos, I've never actually mentioned anyone. And that's the thing, apart from him, that's it. Simple as. Wait, who's dropped?
That one who says that she's disgusted in us.
No, someone else has just dropped. Because their boxes were full.
No, I don't know.
Can I just confirm to a comment in the chat? Can you confirm it's only the judge who'll know? It's the judge that will make the decision. It doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter what we say. The judge is the one that will make the decision based on the evidence given to the judge whether he will reach bail or not. Doesn't matter what we say.
No, I think it was Jordan.
Okay.
Oh, it's Bailey. There you go. I knew the boxes were full.
Yeah, doesn't matter what we say. When it goes to his bail hearing, the judge will be the one that makes a decision based on the evidence given to them, whether he reaches bail or not, and obviously his bail conditions. But you're ruining the case, he can get hold of it. We've said nothing on here to ruin the case at all. Nothing whatsoever.
People in the comments saying that none of us care about the victims or the survivors. That is absolute nonsense. Okay, there is many people on this app being affected by his behaviour, his disgusting wee army's behaviour, everything that is associated with him. Yes, there is victims and survivors of very direct things, DV and other things he has perpetrated, but he has also done much more on this app, financially, emotionally, manipulating people. Like, you could go on all day of the stuff he has done on this app and the amount of victims there actually are on this app. So see if it takes, keep speaking about him and his vile army and anybody associated with him, keep it going and going and going, spreading awareness on here, because, okay, those people have done a great job bringing protests outside his house, bringing awareness in his local area, okay? But he spends most of his time on this platform. So this platform, the awareness has to keep going and going and going, because every day there are new people coming onto this platform, and as we've all seen, there has been daily new people going and joining his platform, his box battles, joining his army. People don't know when they just come on here. There with
what I was just about to say, because you've got someone that's got so many people in their lives and stuff like that. They're seeing them first. I've had messages and messages where people have subscribed to people because they've had that many people in their life, and then they come out and then they see the videos and then they say, can you send me more? So I send them other people's videos so then they can see it, you know. So it's
like to say he never get mentioned on this app, never get spoke about, and new people came in and was joining his box battles, they'd sit there and they wouldn't know jack shit.
Yeah.
The other thing as well, like somebody's just pointed out, obviously, one, it is up to the judge when he goes to a bail hearing.
Thank you for the guest, guys.
The second thing is, if he does get bailed, this app is classed as his income. This is what he survives on and feeds himself on. Therefore, it is very unlikely he will get a social media ban. But then that also depends on if he has got charges and if he has done stuff and been charged due to the social media app. He has
a communications
platform. Therefore,
communications,
very unlikely he will get banned from using social media if he gets bailed, which means he will come straight out, be straight back on social media.
Exactly. And someone's just said, nobody turned around and said, and don't forget about Winchester and Jojo. They were manipulated into gifting. Yeah. And it's because of these, this is what happened. They said they've run out of gas and electric and everything else. So one of the victims ended up paying for the gas and electric, and next thing you know, they've paid for hair extensions, and there's holidays and everything else. And now they're no longer here. Sorry, Christine, because I know Winchester's your nephew. I apologise.
This is exactly what somebody's just said. Yorkshire Joker Queen. After everything that has gone on with her, she's not banned from the app because social media is her income. Therefore, she was allowed to come back and use the app.
Wake up, people. She doesn't know he won't be out soon. Only the judge knows. Big up, poker bitch. Biatch, sorry.
All know as well. He still wouldn't be off it even if he was inside, because they know how to sneak a mobile phone inside.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what people don't understand.
I haven't told them to say anything. And it doesn't help when we're now being, you're being disrespectful, you're doing this, you're doing that. I'd like to know how doing a live like this is being disrespectful when there's videos of his cult army saying, we support him, we stand by him, we always will. How is that not disrespectful to a victim, to a survivor? How is that not disrespectful, saying you don't believe a word and you're supporting him?
Yeah, sorry, Jade, I didn't mean to trigger you there. Also, I've got one of his aunties in the chat, so yeah. And that's
we
why
all just flood the chat with purple hearts just to show our support, please.
Yeah, it's sad. Really sad.
So it's all of our fault, apparently. It's all of our fault. We're the ones that we've done all.
Who's streaming it?
Me.
Whoever's streaming it, mute yourself. Because that makes us just as bad as them by streaming it and reporting back. Let's leave it there.
No, I'm not actually streaming it as such. I've just got it on. It must have been picked
straight through
up.
to us, and it'll only be thrown at us and twisted against us again.
Right, you shouldn't be able to hear it now.
Big up, everyone. How long have I been live for? Bloody hell. Nearly 2 hours. I couldn't find the purple art, sorry. What's that? What? Why are you comparing you to his army? Obviously, they act different and do things that you shouldn't. What do you mean? Can you turn it down, please? I can hear it.
Yeah, because I can hear her voice clearly.
I can hear it. I'm going to mute you, Dad.
Well, you should be able to hear it.
We can hear it.
Yeah.
But I haven't got it on volume.
Oh,
I can hear it.
yeah.
Somebody else is reading it then as well.
It's not me.
I don't even.
I haven't got the volume on it.
Yeah, we can all hear it.
Well, my volume is at 0 on the other phone.
So, going back to what we were saying, if anybody's from Preston, please send me a message. I've got 2 names in Preston. They are 2 brothers that I need as much information as I can on. I have done stuff online. I have found stuff online. I'll tell you why. And it's not related to any other case in any way directly, okay? I've got a lady that is in my inbox and she's asking for support. She's absolutely at her wit's end for her and her daughter. Her daughter has got to stand trial to give evidence in August in Preston. There is 39 charges, some being under the age of 13. The lady is asking for support and the lady is concerned that these 2 brothers are on this app. Okay? But I am trying to find out, obviously with as much help as possible, whether they are or not. Because if they are, then we need to be outing them and people need to be aware. Yeah, but people don't always come on this app as their right name.
Someone just said billionaire Gifter. Is he from Preston?
Not sure.
Yeah, but is a wrong, and I know.
Nikki,
Billionaire Gifter.
message after, please.
Billionaire Gifters down near Portsmouth.
I'm involved with anything to do with us. The stuff I've heard coming out has
I know what I can and I know what I can't say, okay?
I said, Nikki Clark, can you send me a message in a bit, please?
And there's a couple of people that want to rise down. I think one was Elisa, or whatever her name is, and another Mark A.
Okay.
Can I just say, for all the people on here saying you need to get a life and leave this alone, how would you feel if your child had got involved with one of these people and you didn't know nothing about any of this?
Just request Mark A.
Well said, Donna.
How would you feel if that was your child or your niece or your nephew or your sister?
Completely different fucking story if it was, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. And then we would be the wrong ones for not bringing the awareness.
Sorry for my language, but it's just starting to really, really, really boil my piss.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I can bloody lip read because Kay's on mute.
I was saying, don't be sorry. I put it on mute because I'm listening, and then obviously my door keeps getting open and closed, and I don't want to talk when I'm trying to look something up online because I talk out loud.
You're just going like that. I can't see her or anything.
Is that Hayley?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think she might need to.
It's just a blue box for me for Hayley.
Yeah, same.
Can I just ask?
I'll have to drop, yeah.
Just want to ask.
She'll have to
everybody a
drop,
question.
shut that app down, and then come back on.
Sorry, say that again, Mark.
Yeah, I just want to ask everybody a question, including everybody in the chat and anybody watching. If you are a victim or a survivor of a situation and your perpetrator is on an app, would you not want to make awareness of this person so that you protected any future victims/survivors? Would you not want it out there? He's still on this app, and to touch on the Anthony Q line, which was mentioned last night, he's no longer on this app. He's gone. He's in jail.
The thing is, there's a difference between Diageo and Anthony. Nobody knew about Anthony.
Yeah,
everybody
exactly.
knows about Diageo, and they're still going in and supporting him.
It was a massive shock, wasn't it, to everyone, I think?
Yeah, it was. And,
well said.
you know,
that's what I was getting at. Is if we stop now, we delete everything, we leave it as it is. What happens if he gets bail and comes back? What happens? And the others as well. There's not just his case, there's other cases as well, like I've just mentioned, the one I've got at the moment. I've
just been in her live and she's threatening to take something against you all.
That's fine.
Let her.
But you ain't even doing nothing wrong.
No.
So nobody.
Civil case anyway because there's nothing criminal being done.
As you've all said, nobody actually mentioned her in the first place. She's brought herself into it. Now she's making herself front and centre. I'm very sorry she was a victim / survivor of this man.
You know
this
what?
monster.
I'm going to do one better.
But if you're that affected and this man's still on the app, let's say it's off the app, right, and they live in the same town, would you move town, or would you want him to move town and get rid of him out of the town? Because every time you see him downtown, it'll trigger you.
She's apparently going to get police involved with her. Becca.
If you're on the same app as this person, would you not want to come off the app to get away from it?
Yeah.
The thing is,
like I said, it could be your child, it could be your sister, it could be your niece, it could be your friend's child.
the thing is, I'm going to say it now.
Hang on, Morocco Mom, what are you on about? Sorry. Go on.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, the thing is, let her go and bring the police or whatever over to us all, because I screen recorded absolutely everything she said on Rossi's last night. She's jeopardised her own court case, so let her bring it on. That's all I'm fucking.
And people are still going on about the whole dressing up thing. That was addressed last night. Rossi's going to address that tonight, as far as Happy Mum has said. Now, that was last night. Happy Mum's not dressed up as him right now, is she? No, nobody's dressed up right now. And the thing is, the awareness has been made. Nobody ever mentioned her name. They protected her so that nobody mentioned her. But she's brought herself into it and put herself front and centre.
Can I also say, hang on, about last night, people thought I was Sophie Rose. I was Elphaba. There were so many people in the comments going, oh, you're Sophie Rose. And I'm like, no, I'm Elphaba. When does Sophie Rose go, you naughty noo-noo?
So who's to say that Rossi's going to do that again? Last night, he was asked not to. He'll probably decide not to do it. And knowing Rossi's probably worried about this all day. He probably feels so bad about it.
I have
because he never thought about it that way. But
I just want to chip in. Apparently, we're all calling her liars.
When have we called her a liar?
Nobody's called her a liar.
We're all calling her a liar, and we're going to eat our words when she's proved right.
Well, when have we called her a liar?
In a minute, I'm telling you.
Called her a liar.
That is an attention seeker. I am sorry. She is wanting and craving attention off everyone. She needs off this app. She needs to sit there and think straight now. She's driving me mental.
All calling her liars in this chat.
Hang on, Daz. Can we just remember, all these lives are recorded. Happy Mama can download all these lives. I can guarantee in every single one of these lives, when her name has been brought up in the chat, we have asked the chat not to talk about her because that is her case. We have proof of that, so that's fine. When nobody's called you a liar, the one thing you need to remember is the people coming over to this chat who used to be your friends and mods that are coming in here and telling us that you're a liar. Maybe issue that one before you issue it with us.
I've never
Nobody has called her a liar, so
ever.
keep it quiet in the comments.
I've got the receipts of her sexually harassing people this morning as well. So let us end the police.
And all over the FYP, which isn't from anyone from Rossi's side, which I will point that out, I've seen her sitting there slandering other people from cases. So, yeah. Big up to her. Clever girl.
Apparently we're reaching. Someone just said in the chat.
Wow.
See, coming from my point of view, if I was in her shoes, okay, and this perpetrator was still on the app, I'd be contacting TikTok and making them aware. I'd be getting statements from people who have been affected, sending them all over TikTok and making them aware of what's happened, to ask them to get rid of his account and to get him off this app if it was triggering me. That's what I would do. I wouldn't sit on live and attack people who are making awareness, who haven't even mentioned my name, who have actually protected me and tried to do a good thing, and actually try to stop future victims / survivors of this monster, because that's what he is. He's a complete monster for what he's done. So it just defeats the purpose of what she's sitting there doing at the moment. I would be asking TikTok to get rid of the account
Hang on, Fergie. Right, so this is a weird thing. Maybe email and protest to TikTok to get his account removed. Right, so email TikTok, every single email, because I went to them about 2-3 months ago now, regards to kids being on the app, being gifting as well. And literally every email, it flies back at you. I had to go through Twitter or X, whatever it's called, to get back to them, and they don't get back to you. It's ridiculous. Sorry, Mark, just to interrupt you. Carry on. Sorry.
I'm exactly the same. I've sent over screen recordings of Diageo. I've sent over evidence to TikTok. Emailed them everything. I was even one of the people who went onto the SSPC and reported Chantel about the threats to her dog and uploaded all the videos to them to show them exactly what she was doing to her dog, the threats she was making, and that whole circle is disgusting, and that's what should be done. And all you're doing is making awareness of somebody and trying to stop people being financially manipulated and saving lives. You're trying to save lives after the 2 lives, that have been lost. You're just trying to do a good thing. That's all you're trying to do. But you're being punished now and being attacked for trying to do a good thing.
That's the thing. And, at the end of the day, I've never mentioned her name until today, because obviously what she did last night in Rossi's. So, I've never mentioned her name. It's just disgusting. Who's gone? Where's Mark gone? Someone's dropped.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
So someone's just said not for views. So when you go live, you get views no matter what you're doing. TikTok is about views. TikTok want people to make money. This group is not deliberately going out to try and make money off the back of this. They're not doing that. Yeah. And in the battles last night, some people had 1,000 coins. Oh wow, they made £10. Okay, they're not making £19,000 a week off of people's misery like Diageo is.
Yeah.
So let's just look at it from that point of view. I mean, I've lost a few brain cells trying to understand some of the people in this app and that are defending these disgusting people.
Jay dropped.
And as for being obsessed, I'd rather be obsessed and bring awareness of an absolute disgusting person than going along and just gifting people for the sake of gifting them to be seen, to grow a platform. I don't even care about followers. Yeah. I don't care about gifts. I just want to do the right thing to make sure that this man cannot do something to somebody else and another life cannot be lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Because by people not actually making awareness and wanting us to stop and telling us to stop doing this, all that's going to happen is when he gets out, he's going to come back on and he's going to have more victims, more survivors. And then people are going to say, oh, we need to make awareness to get rid of him. Well, what are we trying to do?
It's like, sorry, my cat's wandering in front of me. The thing is, right, there was a lot of people that was actually asking me who this person was because no one really knew who she was yesterday. So a lot of people said it. Hang on, what's that? Can I get back it? Hang on. What? Why are you? Hang on. Sorry, my cat.
Jade's on a backup or something.
On a backup? Hang on.
She's just been blocked or something.
How's she been blocked?
I don't know. That's why I think she's asking to come back up on that account.
I'll have a look.
Mute yourself.
Right, request. I'm only going to be on for another 10 minutes.
I'm going to drop down, guys, but I've said all I have to say. People need to start looking at this properly and realise that nobody was
I got a message
in person
saying that I have to be careful on the account because agency, so I had to switch account.
Nobody was actually bringing this person into this conversation. They were protecting her. She's brought herself into it, and now she's making a big thing like everybody else has brought her into it.
Exactly. Hang on, let me just move me cat, because if not, you're going to get an arse in your face.
We know she's a victim and a survivor, and we're very, very sorry that she's been through that. And this is what we're trying to stop, to try and stop another person going through what she's been through. but without mentioning her.
Hey,
So
Cassidy.
everybody who's trying to tell them to stop, please just get a grip of your lives. And if you don't like what you're watching, block Happy Mama, block Rossi, and
Simple as.
just go and do whatever you want to do. But I'm going to go now. Everyone
Take care. Take care, Mark. And that's what I'm saying as well. None of us would have had any way of speaking about this until she come in. She told everyone everything last night. All she could have said is, can you just stop with the dressing up, please? I don't appreciate it. And we would have gone, yeah, or, you know, but she went on to more and more detail, more and more depth, more and more this creator, more and more that creator. And that's what's made me cross and angry more, because you wouldn't want to expose it out. You know, you would have just asked nicely. And if not, you could have gone, Rossi, I'm going to message her, but, you know, can you let the others know as well to blah, blah, blah. And she could have done it in a private matter, but instead she done this. And now, look, she's all over FYP. She's now sitting there and doing what she's doing on her lives. Then she's going to tell us that she is sitting there going to get us all into trouble. By the end of the day, we never, ever would bring anyone's name up. Only 2 people that were on the app.
LG,
and that's what she needs to know.
LG is not raising awareness by dressing up as them. I was dressed as Elphaba, not Sophie Rose, because people were thinking it was Sophie Rose, and also CLA, which I did a video on this morning. And also, Rossi will be doing a video later on when he's finished work, discussing everything.
Can I just clarify something? And I've just seen it with my own eyes. Apparently we are the issue, but you've just sat on your own live and just turned around and said they are all irrelevant and I'm going to have all their accounts removed off this app. Is that not a threat as well?
But the thing is, that's all right, her saying that. So what I don't get is we're trying to do a good thing here by raising awareness. You take us down. You think of all the people.
I've got to mute you.
Sorry.
That's
You
all right.
think of all the people then that he's going to be able to manipulate, and all the other people. You do it. Take the account. That don't bother us as long as all these wrong uns are off the app. That's what we're set out to do.
Hang on, yous have done well up until now, but it's becoming a joke now. What, for sitting in a box battle? You know.
I've just seen one as well, Lisa Lewis.
But here I know, is she going to get DG's account taken down? Because DG was dressed up as Deidre a couple of weeks ago as well.
Yeah, and what about Zach DeBrat? Are you going to do that too?
No, she mentioned last night she talks to Zach DeBrat quite often. She's quite good friends with Zach DeBrat.
Oh, yeah, but that's
hold on, she speaks to a creator who's actually exposing him right now. So I'm not, you know. She is saying, what would you do if she hurt herself because you all stopped talking about it? I'd turn around and tell her to go seek medical advice if she's thinking about hurting herself and telling everyone on the app. Yeah. I would honestly ask her to get medical advice, because that is not a safe way to be going around telling everyone on the app.
Like I say, no one had mentioned her name.
I didn't even know her name until she brought it up yesterday and brought the other girl up. I didn't know no name. And I've been watching for ages.
Yeah, I have got the whole screenshot. The reason I've got the screenshot is because people go back and try and twist things. So yeah, I have got the whole screenshot of it all. And what?
And if anybody wants to know what actually went on last night, go over to The Observer and watch the 3 videos that are on there.
Which isn't from me.
3 videos, okay?
That isn't from me, that's from other people.
Hey, Lulu Bear.
That's the thing, he will... Oh...
Right, so you said, I hate the Adro, but I feel like he'll get away with it and won't get banned. The thing is, I'm going to be straight with you. He thinks he's untouchable. That's the thing. He does. He believes that he is untouchable. And yeah. And until he actually gets charged, that is again like, and he gets sent down, just like the Anthony Q. Lyon thing. That's the thing.
The only thing that is untouchable is people getting wise up to what Deidre's like. Because they're not going to be able to get touched, or they're not going to be able to get harassed the way Deidre's treated people on this app. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
can we just just listen
to Cassidy? Cassidy just said, I understand what she's saying, but personally, why continue to be on an app where it's triggering?
Thank you.
And you keep also saying in the chat, guys, but he's in jail. Yes, he's in jail for now.
He's in remand.
This is his income. This is his
come out
income.
today, tomorrow, next day.
Now, why he's not on the app is the time we need to get the awareness out there before people get manipulated.
The thing is, as well, she's calling Donna a liar about the returning back to court on that date, saying that it's all lies about the dates. Donna was there herself.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
seen it.
Yeah. I wasn't just there. There was about 7 or 8 of us.
Exactly, yeah.
The trial starts on the, and this isn't a trial connected to her. These are different charges. The trial starts on the 19th of April.
Surely she wouldn't get connected. She wouldn't get contacted if the trial isn't about her situation.
No,
would she?
Lulu Bear, I am going to end it any minute.
Can I just quickly say something?
Yeah, sorry, love. Forgot you were there.
I'm like the quiet little one in the corner. There was somebody who commented saying that we are victims until the person is sentenced. That is the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever heard. We are survivors when we survive the action that that person did. So if a man raped us and we survived that, we are survivors. We are not victims. If we have been through domestic abuse or domestic violence and we survived it, we are survivors and not victims. From that very first second that we walk away from that act, we are survivors.
Exactly. Can I just also say, nobody's just written, if it's triggering that person, hang on, I've lost the comment. If it's triggering that person, needs support, block them. And that's exactly why I blocked her this morning, so she didn't have to see my video, so she wouldn't get triggered. Simple.
And I've watched all your little box battles. I've watched all your lives, Happy Mama. You folk have never mentioned that girl's name until she came in last night and erupted.
Yeah.
So she can go for me if she wants now. Caca. But yeah, you guys have never mentioned her name. She came in and made it all about her.
Like I say, a lot of people didn't know her name until last night.
No.
So, right, I am going to end.
Thank you for letting me up, Happy Mama. And Sniffy, it's Elsa, not Elisa.
That's it.
Elsa.
Say it again.
Bye, everybody.
Elsa. As in
Elsa.
Frozen Elsa.
Right.
Frozen
okay,
Elsa,
yeah.
but with an A.
Oh, thanks, love.
Thank you for letting me up, guys.
Okay, I'll message you as soon as
Bye,
I've
love.
done.
LT, a lot of people didn't know about it. That's the thing. Right, guys, I am going to end. Big up the tappers, big up the gifters, big up the sharers, big up everyone here.
Ring me in a minute. Thank you, everybody. And love
Okay,
you.
I'm going to message you. Okay.
And people,
And I'll speak to you soon.
Me?
everyone,
Yes.
make
What,
sure
me?
you carry on.
Alright,
Yeah, I'll
darling.
message you.
And yeah, just
I'll speak to you in a minute, honey.
I'm just going to carry on doing my thing
Bye.
at the end of the day.
Bye.
Bye.
So big up, everyone.
And yeah, everyone carry on what you're doing. All doing a good job. And yeah, why his account is still on this app. Keep going for it.
Yeah. Don't ever change, Happy Mama. I won't change. Why has Luna followed me? No, not that one. Big love, everyone. No, we won't change. Right, I'm going to end it. Big up, everyone. See you later, guys.